Hello everybody, this is T with Catescraftycloset, and today I'm going to show you how I made this clean and simple Christmas card. So let's go ahead and get ourselves started. So the first thing you're going to go ahead and need is you're going to need a piece of craft cardstock. This happens to be Neenah Desert Storm cardstock. So this is a top folding standard A2 size card, which means this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So we need that. Then I went ahead and also cut down from the same cardstock as this wood grain panel, which is actually from lawnfawn. So we have that. As I did that, then I went ahead and die cut the Christmas tree out of with this die right here from Spellbinders that I've had in my stash for quite some time. I used that to cut out the trees onto some, this is some plaid paper. Actually, it's not really paper. It's similar to paper, but it's not paper. It's some stuff I've had in my stash for a while. I went ahead and put some foam tape on the back of that, as well as some foam tape on the back of this. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. And then I went ahead and made a label using my little label maker that I have. If anybody knows where I can get some of this tape, link in the comments below. I would appreciate that. So I just went ahead and did Merry Christmas. So I'm going to go ahead and place kind of where I want the tree, and then I'll put the sentiment down because I've noticed that I have to use some liquid glue on here for it to stay on there. So I'm going to come in with my art glitter glue, and I'm just going to put it onto the cardstock if it wants to come out. Because you know it never wants to come out when you're on camera, right? There we go. You I've learned to always do it on the side, otherwise you have a bigger mess on your hands. And I've also learned lately, wear an apron. Yeah, wear an apron to wipe off those messes, because I can never find a tissue when I need one. So I got that down. Then I'm just going to go ahead and remove my foam tape, my release paper from the foam. Okay. I just placed a whole bunch of little pieces on there to get it done. So I kind of want it there. Like I said, that's double-sided, so there's black and white plaid on the back of that. So if I wanted to, I could do that too. I guess I got a little hangy thing right there, so let's trim that off. For some reason, my scissors are all gunked up. I'll have to fix that, clean those later. Okay, I'm going to have to pull out some twine here. I'm going to remove this release paper, but I'm going to be very careful. Like earlier, I made the mistake and I turned it over to try to tie the knots on there, and yeah, it stuck. So I completely ruined a panel, and I had to spend 10 minutes scraping it off, this foam tape off my glass mat right here. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful. So I'm going to leave a tail on it. I'm going to wrap it around twice, and I'm just putting it into that foam square so it stays in place. All right. So we need to go one more time, and then remember, I'm going to leave a tail. It's like you always, it's better to have more than not enough. I learned that in the first card. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put some more art glitter glue on the foam squares, just because it gives you a little bit more wiggle room, because you know, once this foam gets on there, it ain't going to move, and it'll rip your project up seriously bad. So I'm going to come in with my panel, my card base here, and I'm going to put it on here. This is going to fit perfectly onto the front of this because they're both the same size. You may have a little bit of wiggle room on there, and that's okay, where it's not perfectly on there, but that's okay. Okay, good enough for me. So all we're going to do is just pretty much, I'm not making a bow. I'm just tying a little knot here, because we'll be here forever if I try to make a bow. And all I'm going to do is just trim that down. And that's a really quick, simple, easy card to make. You can mass produce these. Like you can start, like for me, going forward, I'm going to do a Christmas card every Friday and next year, so at the end of the year I have plenty of cards that I can mail out and don't have to you know, do a whole bunch of them at the last minute or quickly and feel rushed. So this is the easy, simple, clean, and simple card I made today. And favorite thing is Plaid for Christmas. So I want to wish each and every one of you a happy holidays, Merry Christmas. And as a token of my appreciation right now, I have a coupon code in the store for SAVE15 for 15% off of your complete order. So make sure you go ahead and check out katescraftycloset.com, and you have a crafty day, y'all.